Hello and welcome to the contest video of my shipbuilding contest. So it delayed a bit because I was busy and I was lazy, but here it is. So we will rate the ships of 3 criteria, the criteria you see on the screen, and we'll give up to 10 points on every criteria, and the judges are me and FLG. And I will put up a leaderboard list in the end of the video to show who won and who didn't won. If you got this our opinions on the ships, so if you don't like them or you got different opinions, we don't want to know them actually, because they don't matter in this. This is my contest, so my rules. Yeah, so let's start. Okay, so the first contestant is Gigg. So
yeah, and he has some sort of tanker ship here.
yeah.
What was the theme now again? It was tanker ships, right?
Yeah, tank and container ships, or
Okay.
that type of ships.
So
What do you
as
think?
as for creativity, this is it's a tanker ship, so it's maybe not the most creative thing. If you told someone to do a tanker ship, this is pretty much the most tanker ship you could do. So
Well, at least it followed the theme, so that's pretty nice.
yeah,
It didn't go too overboard on anything, but I agree, it's not super creative. He
seems to have a full interior though, so that's a plus. I think most of the contestants didn't put full interiors in their builds. So that's good, even though the interior do look a bit rushed. But at the same time, it's a small ship, so maybe he didn't
can't
that many details.
I can't get into the ship.
Oh, here.
So, well, the interior looks nice actually.
I think it looks a bit rushed, but at the same time, it's a bit too small to put in a lot of details.
Yeah, but it got a kitchen. Oh, I like the custom figureheads symbols. Can you get up here? I can't. Okay, so you got it's a bedroom. Okay, so lifeboats. Well, that's nice. Yeah, bedroom. Some type bathroom looks like very small one, but yeah, why not? Why did we break the door here?
Yes, I did, so you could enter.
Oh yeah. Bunk beds. What is this? What is this?
I think it's a fire extinguisher.
Oh. I can't see it. Maybe I'm just stupid, but okay.
Looks
well,
like
the cockpit looks good.
Water cannons or things here.
Yeah, is it a? Is it? Yeah, I'm not sure what. It is a fire. Is it a fire tanker or what?
Fire tanker, like a tanker that puts out fires.
Yeah, exactly.
It might be. That would raise the creativity score for sure. Should we rate the ship?
Yeah. What do you rate it?
As for impression, I would. I mean, I'm not gonna be that guy, but you are better at making classical sailing ships than modern ones. So I'm going to give this one a 6 out of 10. I mean, you could use more details as for the exterior and so on.
Well, yeah, I agree on that part. It's not a bad ship at all, but I have seen impression for this. I will say 6 out of 10.
As for creativity, I'm assuming that's how different and special the ship is.
Exactly.
It's not really special. It's a tanker, and yeah, that's the most generic thing you can do, really. So I would give it a 5 out of 10 for that. I'm sorry.
Well, for me, I would say Well, he followed the theme, and that's good, but he could maybe like think about it a bit more, and maybe put in something special. Maybe do something in his own fantasy or something. But maybe that's not his type of building style. So, but 5 out of 10 for me too.
Well, as for realism, I'm not really sure how these LNG tankers works, but looks realistic, and he has made a full interior, which I appreciate. So I'm actually going to give him a. I'm not sure if it's going to be a 9 out of 10 or a. I'm going to give him a 9 out of 10 for realism. So that's good. He put a full interior in, which is really good.
For me, to be honest, for realism I would say 4 out of 10. He has some nice details though, like the custom heads in the interior, and he has interior, that's good. But when I see pictures of this ship, I would say like these tankers, white tanking things on the ship, I would say they're a bit small in my opinion. And there's something about, while looking at it, looks a bit small in
well, there are small LNG tankers for sure.
Yeah, I know, but some proportions look a bit. It's something odd. Maybe it's just a few blocks, but I would say 4 in my opinion.
All right.
So we have the total score up here, and thanks for your entry, Gigg. Okay, so the next contestant we have this is Crazy Miner's entry, and I think it's a container ship. And we have a problem with the contestant not finishing their entry. But we will try to think how it would look.
Unfinished. So this one will be quick to rate. But anyways, there's the exterior, and then there's a small cargo hangar right here that he built.
Oh, he started the interior, but he didn't finish.
Yeah, well, this is the only interior that there is, if you even can call this an interior.
Well, so I guess let's start rating it.
Yes. As for impression, in my opinion, yeah, I will have to give this a low score. First of all, it's not finished. That's a big minus, and also there. Well, it just doesn't look good. I mean, it could partially be because or mostly because it's not finished. So, yeah, I think I'm going to give this a 4 out of 10. It's not finished. That's a big minus.
Like for impression, yeah, exactly. It doesn't, because of its finish, it doesn't look very good. Well, from a distance, it works, but
yeah, I will increase my score to 5 actually. 5 out of 10.
Yeah, but
from a distance, it looks fine.
Yeah, but like things like the roof isn't done. The cranes, I think those are cranes, aren't done. There's nothing on it. And I don't like the texture he used on the waterline.
Yeah,
I would say 4 out of 10 in my opinion.
I give 5.
Yeah, okay. So next.
Or if you look close up, and 5 if you look from a distance.
Okay,
well, what's the next criteria? That would be creativity, right?
Yeah, creativity.
I mean, it's a very standard container ship. Nothing special with this thing, really.
Yeah, if you imagine a container ship, it looks like this.
Yeah, this is a 4 or a 5.
Well, yeah, it's not very creative. Well, so what do you give it?
I'm not sure actually. I think I'm going to give it a. Yeah, this is hard. What do you give it?
Well, I like the idea, but so like he followed the theme and that's good, but
Yeah, I'm going to
from
give it a 4. A 4.
yeah, exactly 4. Like he followed the idea, but it's not super creative. Like I'm not saying like oh my god, that's he has good fantasy or something.
Yeah.
So impression though.
We already did impression, or was that realism?
Oh no, wait, realism. I'm stupid. Fuck. So realism.
Yes. Well, it looks like a container ship.
Well, yeah, it's a good shape, I think. It's a good start, but it's because it's not finished. It doesn't look very realistic.
Decent proportions. Maybe the superstructure is a bit too small. It looks a bit cramped, you know.
It's a bit odd, but it works.
Maybe a bit too long, but it's a cargo ship, so I'd give it a 6.
Yeah. Yeah, I would say 5.
All right.
Yeah, because there's not much detail or anything on it. So yeah, and he will get 2 minus points because he doesn't make interior on it.
Oh, that's hard.
Or he didn't finish. Yeah, but I said that's the rules. If you don't.
All right.
Thanks for your entry, Chris Miner. So the next contest entry is Wingus with his supply vessel.
Yes.
So what do you think?
First of all, is this entry legal? I mean, wasn't the theme like cargo and bulk carriers, or am I wrong?
It is it is legal because one, he asked me if he could do this. I remember, and two, and I approved it, and two, like the theme was a bit weird because I meant all of these types of ships. So this is
okay. So
this is allowed. It's allowed.
It's allowed. Okay. Well, this ship is extremely detailed for the exterior. That's for sure.
We can see that he actually finished it. It looks like it.
Yeah, the exterior is complete, but the interior is not quite complete.
So, and two Wingers, we think this is your entry. We had a hard time finding it.
Yeah,
so
but this vessel is for sure the most detailed one so far.
If it doesn't,
it's very well made.
If it's not your entry, then you got a free entry because it actually works. It's 150 block long, so it's allowed. So
yeah,
start.
Yeah, and I like that he thought out of the box, so to speak, and made a supply vessel instead of just a plain old.
Yeah, exactly.
Vessel. But that's very good. To be honest, I love this vessel.
I can see here it's not actually 100% finished. If you go inside.
Yeah, but there's all of these small details. He even put in the. I'm not sure if this is ventilation or the smokestack pipes, but it's very detailed. That's what I'm trying to say. Lots of small little rooms added. This small thing here. He added the rust by making mixing red wool and terracotta and so on. The underhull also making it rust by adding acacia planks and bricks and so on. That's very good.
Yeah, it looks very good actually.
Yeah, for impression, this is a 10 out of 10 for sure.
Yeah, when you look at it, 10 out of 10, 100%.
Yeah.
It looks It looks amazing.
Yeah.
At the first 10 out of 10. 100%.
I haven't really checked out the interior.
Nah, well,
So I'm going
yeah,
to take a quick look.
I did it. It's not done, and that's a bit sad because he will get at least 1 minus point for not finishing it.
The interior, the exterior is much better than the interior, but the interior is also very good.
I like the bridge. Fuck.
Well, it's a bit messy, but for sure looks good.
Yeah, exactly. The bridge it looks good.
Even at the crane here, that's nice.
That's a really nice detail, and it looks good
for
too.
realism, I'm going to give this it's creativity first, right?
Yeah, exactly.
For creativity, this is a very creative that he thought out of the box, as I said. I mean, it's hard to rate creativity really, because
yeah. But what do you think? Because I think this is I won't give 10 because I will give 10 if they made a floating unicorn. Float and what? That was creative. Maybe it would get disqualified, but it would be creative. So it's 9 out of 10 for creativity. It's still high, but I don't want to give 10. It's very extremely hard to get 10 on creativity.
Yeah, I mean it's hard to rate creativity overall. I mean, like what's like limit? Yeah, I'm going to give it a 9 as well.
Yeah. So realism.
And lastly, realism. That's a 10 for me. He has all of these small little details: the crane, the small little lifeboat here, fire extinguisher, its pipes, all of the maintenance rooms. There's a lot of things going on, so yeah, that's a 10 for me.
Well, yeah, I can't deny.
It's almost spot on when it comes to being a supply vessel. If you look at pictures of a supply vessel, you should paste in a picture. This is spot on.
Yeah, I can't deny it looks very good.
I love
actually,
this,
extremely good.
Radar tower here, extremely good.
Yeah. It's very well done.
Yes.
Though now I come to the sad part that the interior isn't done. So I will give you 1 minus point for not finishing the interior. But at least you had started it and have make a lot of progress. That's why you don't get 2 minus points, only 1. Because you have a lot of interior. It's just this bottom part that isn't done. But otherwise, very well done.
Yeah, love it.
Thanks for your entry, Wingus. And we head on to the next one. Okay, so this is the last entry of the contest. We have a bit problem with World Edit right now, so we can't paste it and fix the water into the water, so we will just judge it here in Omega's yard. So this is a container chip made by Omega, and yeah, it looks done except of the containers, but I won't take off points only because he didn't put on the containers.
Well, it's a very creative design, if I say so. Usually you see that the superstructure is at the back of the ship or in the middle. I don't really know the benefits of having it in the front, but it looks good and it looks cool and it looks different, so that's a bonus for sure. Also like the gradient it has going on with the rust and so on.
Yeah, the gradient looks very good actually. Maybe change the gradient up a bit from the bottom to the top because he uses the same gradient, almost the same gradient.
There should be more rust.
Yeah, the rusty part, exactly, and
the rusty on the top.
The top shouldn't be that rusty, and he uses wool and concrete on both the white and the gray, and it looks like a pattern that should be there.
Yeah,
That's
maybe
the
it is.
problem.
But at the same time, the underhull is also this rust paint. I think it's rust, but it could also be a pattern. But just impression-wise, it looks interesting, and that's what matters. And also, I like the name Bastion. Sounds cool.
Yeah, sounds very cool. And the cool.
I'm trying to find the
He wrote
entrance
it
for
cool.
the superstructure, but maybe there isn't one.
There's a ladder here, but
there's no windows literally. So I mean,
I don't think he has done the interior.
Oh, actually, this is both because it has a car deck. This is a Ro-Ro ferry as well.
Oh, it is? What? Wait.
Yeah, if you come down here, you see that it has a car deck. So I'm assuming
Oh my god!
You can take both. You can take both containers as well as cars.
That's cool.
That's also something I haven't seen before. I also don't know if that would be beneficial because that would mean that the ship would first have to go to a dock that can take containers, and then it would have to transfer to another dock that can take vehicles. So I think it would have been more efficient to just make it either just cargo or just vehicles. But it's a cool idea, and I like that.
Yeah, like it's very creative. I'm not sure if this is a replica of a real ship or not. But
I'm assuming not because of the name Bastion. I don't think that's a real ship.
Okay, we assume it's his own design, and it's very creative. Should we rate it?
Yeah, one thing I don't like is that it has no windows and no interior. I mean, where are the crew going to stay? Like, they want to have a view.
Yeah, he has some interior, but not. They should add more interior, in our opinion. So, but what do you think?
He did that engine room. That's one thing we missed.
Did it? Where is it? Where is it?
You can TP. It's.
Oh, crew only here. Wait. No, that's not the engine room.
He also added.
Wait, is there no way into the engine room?
No, there's no way in. I mean, he haven't added an. You'll have to cut your way through it. That's a bit bad. But he added the smokestack. What's it called? Funnels, which leads directly to the engine room, which is quite cool as well. That he actually added the funnels.
Except that you can't get into the engine room in any way. It doesn't seem very done.
Yeah.
But
I mean, it's not the interior. Is not
at least he has a cool engine room.
Yeah, but the other is not very well planned.
No, that's the problem. There's no way in or out of the engine room, and yeah, is there anything here? No, this is just a plain brick. Okay. Okay, so what do you?
Well, for impression, it's an interesting design and it looks good. So I'm going to give this one a 8.
For impression?
Yeah. I like it.
Yeah, it is a cool ship, I need to say. He made some more containers, and it would be cool if he added them too, but I'm not going to judge him too hard on that, so I would give him a 8 too.
Yes, and for creativity, very creative design by having this type of design. So yeah, I'm going to give this one a 8 as well, and also having mixing both vehicle and container freight.
So in my opinion, creativity is a 9 because he made a unique design, and he apparently made his own design too on it. So
and I like the name to add.
Yeah, exactly. But it's not. It's as equal in creativity as the supply vessel.
Also, he added swastikas for the bad thrusters. That's nice.
That's really nice. Whoops.
Anyways, for realism, I'm going to have to give this ship a lower score. I mean, the proportions are right and it looks good and so on, but I don't like that it's mixed. What's it called? Vehicles and freight. What's it called? Container and vehicles. That's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, put the card.
So I'm going to give this one, and also there's no interior, and the interior is very poorly made. So I'm a bit. I have mixed feelings for
well,
the
the
score,
bridge
so you'll have to score it first.
Yeah, we like the bridge looks. Well, it looks okay. It looks like a bridge, but as you said, it doesn't have anywhere for the crew to stay, and we could be wrong here, but I don't like. It doesn't really work with a car mixed container ship. Like, that wouldn't be beneficial at all. And the design works, I guess, in my opinion. And he got some nice details, like the heads looks good and so on, but yeah.
I can say this, if he had detailed the ship more and made the interior better, this would have been an 8, but for now I think it's a 6 or 7.
Yeah, like he has a engine room and that's nice, but there's no way into it, and it's a bit in the interior will make the points go down on this one in realism.
Yeah.
But otherwise it looks good. I would say 7.
Yeah,
in
I
realism.
give it 7 too. No, I'll give it a 6. I don't like the interior. That's very poorly made.
He has security cameras here, by the way.
Wow. No, it's a 6 for me.
Well, thanks for your entry, Omega. And I will put up a leaderboard and see who will win now. So, on you go. So see ya in a next contest or anything I'll do. I'll know. I don't have anything planned. So, bye bye.